There you are. You see, it's an exclusive.
Oh,
so tell everybody again.
it's Keith Duffy, ladies and gentlemen. It's Keith Duffy.
And I will say, on the other side of the news, we will be playing a Westlife song.
Absolutely.
And we're fighting between us, aren't we, to find out which one to play.
Which one?
Yet.
I know, because they're so good. But that that's what I love about it. I love being a TV presenter, Johnny, and radio as well. I love it when people that don't really need to help us really, but they do because they can see that how important it is. Because I think it's all about giving back. If you can't give back, I'm a big giver, so you have to give back, because you just never know. It might be you. There for the grace of God go I, as they say.
Yes, of course.
And also, what I wanted to talk to you about, and if you're listening, listening in today and thinking, how or what can we do, then please get in contact with us. Lena will be flying into the UK in April. But the statistics here for the children, John, if I may, I just wanted to give you a few of the stats that are in the UK at the moment. But 70% of the children with autism attend mainstream schools. However, 68% of parents of those children feel they're not in the right school. Now, I spoke before, the music we were talking about, that 15-year-old I said had been beaten in the playground. 34% of children here in the UK that are on the autism spectrum, because it's very broad, the worst fear for them is that they'd be picked on at school. So again, that has to stop. And the way to do that is to educate. Education, education, education. It's the only way to give people that knowledge. Just because they react differently to the way perhaps you might think, autistic children take in information in a totally different way. I'm not a doctor by any means, but I've just from my research and the work that I've done in the past, I know that they absorb information in a different way. So does that make them stupid? Does that make them any better or worse than me? No, it doesn't. It's just that they're absorbing it in a different way. And unfortunately, children can be very cruel. And so, those stats alone tells me that we're not doing enough. 17% of children in the UK have been excluded from school because of their autism. And again, why? Why have they been excluded from school? Well, that'll be their behaviour. Uncontrollable behaviour. Well, then they need the support and the tools to help them.
I thought it was an institution of education.
Yeah, absolutely. And out of those 17%, 48% have been excluded more than 3 times. That's no good.
Is it more prevalent in boys or girls?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, it's 5 times as likely to be in males than it is in females. Now, there is no real reason for that. No? It's just, there's lots of information out there. Again, looking into it, they say that the MRI jab has something to do with it. There's a whole scale of studies on that, saying that they had a perfectly normal son or daughter, then they had the MRI jab, and then things just changed from there. That's just one. Some say it's just you're born with something in your DNA, and then it just something happens. It's a trigger, and that triggers it. But as I say, the thing about it is it's that autistic children become autistic adults, so we have to support them the whole.
We'll talk more just after the 3 o'clock news with Monica Price. We're talking autism, 7.5 at Switch Radio.